Ladies and gentlemen, we have an epidemic on our hands, and I think Courage said it the best, of soccer-skinned stretched res 7th graders, who build the Taj Mahal every time a bullet is fired within 100 meters of them on Fortnite. And you know, not all of us have 4 to 10 hours a day to practice build fights in creative and to 1v1 our friends. So, in this video, hopefully, I'll give you guys some tips on how to play the low ground better and how to beat these people even though they're building like crazy. So, let's hop right into it and take down these sweaty boys. And girls. We're not sexist on this channel.
Dude, peep his edits, bro.
So first up, we have the Cone Sweat Stopper. And what this one's really good for is when somebody starts building over the top of you, you just lay the cone, and then it stops them in their tracks, leaving you the opportunity to take the high ground back. Love this. You'll see this guy tried to do it to me, but overall, my cone at the start of this fight gave me the opportunity to get over this builder. And then whenever you get the high ground over somebody, a lot of these sweats, they'll just freak out. And as you can see, boom, TTV #1 from this video, taken out. And so in slow-mo real quick, laying the cone over the top, stops them in their tracks, and gives me that opportunity to go for the high ground, swinging the fight in my favor. Easy. Love that strat. Now, second up, we got the low ground Houdini. Now, this one is one of my personal favorites because you just lay stuff from the low ground. I knew a guy was over the top of me. I saw him build fight somebody before this, so I knew he was good. So you lay some stuff down low, try to confuse them, and then relocate. So you're going to see him trying to throw stinks where he thinks I'm at, which gives me an easy 198 tag on this guy, which later on just gives me the easy cleanup here. I love the Houdini where you just try to confuse him from the low ground, and then you relocate, giving an easy cleanup right there. Now here's one of my personal favorites as well. The I suck at building strategy. This is one that hits really close to home because I like to think I'm pretty good at building, but I mess up my builds a lot, so I'm not that good at building. So right here, there's a soccer sweat, also a TV by the way. And I try to do my build and I don't know. So now I'm playing from the low ground, which I bet happens to some of you guys a lot too. The thing to go for is to try to shoot down. And as you can see, I failed to shoot down the whole thing. So I try to get the shot down right there. Now this guy's got the low ground, tries to get the shots in, easy cleanup. And let me just show you in slow-mo real quick. When I shot him down from right here, I should have had this shot easy, but I completely whiffed. This is where you usually win this fight, but luckily I still got it when they were in the low ground. The Anakin, but sometimes it works and you don't get your arms and legs cut off. So right here, you're going to see this guy dive bombs on top of me. I get the high ground like you should, but now I play it like an idiot, okay? So I want to show you guys a lot of this stuff of me playing bad and then trying to win it from there, because not every build fight is going to go exactly how you planned, and you're going to have to play off your opponent. So you're going to see right here, I try to shoot this guy down, thinking that he was still down there. But no, he got above me and got a beautiful shot in right there, just the haymaker, to really take off a lot of my health. I'm lucky it didn't do more damage than that. So now this guy's coming up to me, and I gotta heal. So basically, I bail inside, and now this guy is over the top of me. So I pull the Anakin, and I just fully commit to the low ground. So now, once you do this, you can drop down doing this beautiful little wall stair build, and this is where you lose their attention, okay? So this guy knows I dropped down, but he has no idea where I went to. Remember, sound in this game is pretty trash, especially the vertical sound, so people lose track of where you're at. So now, this guy's going to be searching for me. He doesn't know if I'm boxed up in there. And you can see he's looking around. And now he's coming down thinking that he's going to chop down the whole thing, giving me a free shot. I missed the snipe. I know I'm not Dakotas. But then I got an easy tag in right there. This guy starts charging me. I know I got the storm to push him with. And now I have the advantage because he's pushing it from the storm. And now I can play off of him. I see that he built over the tree. So I'm like, okay, let me try to take this fight up to the tree. And then he's trying to chop it down, giving me the easy cleanup right here. So basically, just played the low ground. I accepted that the low ground was mine and that I would have to play from there. And it actually works out for confusing your opponent. A lot of times, if you're just building straight at them, they're going to know where you're at. But if you play the low ground, you can reset the fight. And now I'm going into this build fight with the complete advantage. And this guy is playing on the defensive. If I would have tried to fight him up back there, I would have been the one playing defensive, but now I got to play on the offensive, giving me an easy cleanup right there. Now, on to the DEAGLE Spunk. So I know the DEAGLE got nerfed in the last big update. and I'm not talking Season 8, you know, what was it, 7.40, 3.0, whatever. The Deagle got nerfed, but it can still one-shot these walls when they're first being built. So watch me use it here to knock this guy to the low ground, giving me the easy cleanup. That guy was trying to come up to the high ground, bopped him down with the Deagle, and then I just want to show you guys. That always helps for making build fights a lot easier. Just one-shot people. Finally, we got the You're Not Tfue. And this one is, I know I say a lot of my personal favorites, but this has got to be it, guys. This has got to be my personal favorite. A lot of people try to do this little jump shot like Tfue does, where then they build after they shoot you. But if you just capitalize on that moment, you can shoot them while they're still in the air. And you're going to see it right here as well. I completely run out of mats here at the end game, and then I just shoot this guy. So you're going to see, a lot of people love taking the high ground with these floors and these roofs. It works a lot of the time. But if you capitalize on that moment that they're jumping, you can get yourself a nice, devastating shot to him. So watch, this guy's going to be up in the air, get a nice little shot there, which leads to the 121 cleanup victory royale. Ladies and gentlemen, Fortnite has been plagued in Season 7 and 8 with sweats like me that just make the game, like, very miserable for casuals. And it actually makes it miserable for sweats like me sometimes. I like to relax sometimes when I'm playing the game, but when everybody's building like crazy, it makes those fights so annoying. So I hope some of these strategies really helped you guys, especially the ones that don't require as much building, so you don't have to play as sweaty as possible whenever playing the game. I can do more parts of the series if you guys really enjoyed it. So just let me know. Let me hear your feedback down below. Show a like if you enjoyed. Dislike if you didn't. You know, you could do that as well. But I wanted to talk before going out on this video that my mom is a 2-time breast cancer survivor, guys. I don't share a lot of info with you guys, but she's basically my hero in life overall. This isn't about Fortnite, so you guys can leave the video if you're just here for that. This is for the true subs out there. My brothers and I are trying to get her selected to be recognized at the Kentucky Derby here in America, and we just think it would be really cool to honor her on that big of a scale. She's a 2-time survivor, guys. She survived through cancer twice. It's absolutely insane to think about, just to be there for my brothers and I as we grew up. So if you guys could go give her a vote, I'm going to leave a comment pinned down below with a link to vote for her. You guys can vote for her all the way up to March 15th. Any votes would be really appreciated. I really want to get her selected for this because, dude, she deserves it. So I'll cut it off right there. You guys can read the full story if you follow the link and if you're interested. But thanks, guys, so much for watching the video, for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Started as a zero, I was chasing dreams, trying to turn into a hero. Sniper rifle, 5 rifles, going for the title. I could be the one that they idol.